Hi, I am Seattle City Council member Andrew Lewis. As a recent parent, I am more determined than ever to build a Seattle we can be proud to pass on to the next generation. In my first term, I brought together unlikely coalitions to deliver results, and I'll continue that work if reelected. On public safety, in my first term, I increased our park ranger program from 2 to 28 rangers, fully funded the police hiring budget each year, passed an ordinance protecting firefighters from harassment in the line of duty, and worked with Mayor Harrell to create a civilian behavioral health response in lieu of police involvement. If reelected, I'll increase these alternative responses, continue the shared commitment of the council and mayor to recruit and retain police, and support community programs proven to reduce repeated criminal behavior and gun violence. On housing and homelessness, we need to get people out of encampments and into stable housing immediately. Working with Mayor Harrell, my office helped create the Unified Care Team, a one-stop, no-excuses shop to navigate people experiencing homelessness into shelter and resolve encampment locations. Encampments have been reduced by 42%, but much work remains. Over the next 4 years, I'll increase enhanced shelter options like tiny houses, so people experiencing homelessness have a stable shelter rather than being displaced to another encampment. And I'll also work with city partners to build and acquire social and nonprofit housing, so more people can afford to live in our community. We are running out of time to combat climate change, and Seattle must confront the emergency with housing planning that emphasizes dense walkable communities, electrification of buildings, and safe, reliable public transportation. I am proud to have a rating of strongly aligned from the Downtown Seattle Association and to be endorsed by the Martin Luther King County Labor Council, the 36th and 43rd District Democrats, the Alliance for Gun Responsibility, Attorney General Bob Ferguson, and King County Executive Dow Constantine. I hope to earn your vote. Thank you for your consideration.
Hello, my name is Bob Kettle, and I'm running for Seattle City Council because I share your frustrations with the lack of progress that our city has made on the critical challenges of public drug use, public safety and health, and homelessness. I'm a first-generation American, stay-at-home dad, and civic leader, having retired as a naval officer to support my wife's work as a civil rights attorney, including the landmark case with the ACLU of Washington overturning Don't Ask, Don't Tell. I volunteer with several neighborhood-level public safety organizations, including the West Precinct Advisory Council, the Queen Anne Block Watch Network, and before that, as chair of the Queen Anne Community Council's Public Safety Committee. We cannot solve our public safety issues without addressing public health. With increasing shelter space, it's time to restore our public spaces. Encampments are an inhumane and inexcusable solution. We need leadership able to partner with county, state, and federal authorities, and must also prioritize funding only programs and service providers shown to actually work. The truth is that my opponent's inaction and failure have led to the current crisis. More than 20 people are dying on our streets every week from fentanyl overdoses, in large part due to my opponent's vote to essentially decriminalize public drug use. Further, pledging to defund the police by 50% was irresponsible and undercut our public safety and our ability to implement reform. I support allocating additional resources to recruitment and retention, training, community policing, including non-police responders. I'll partner with the mayor to implement a pragmatic and compassionate drug ordinance, including funding addiction treatment centers. I'll focus Seattle government by working with city council colleagues and partnering with the mayor on saving lives, keeping the vulnerable safe, and restoring our beautiful city. We can do this, Seattle. I'm Bob Kettle, and I ask for your vote.